start this shit here. All right, so we're gonna do another episode of Off the Clock with Mo. Today I have a great friend, brother like, and Mr. LJ, Mr. Edwards.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
I think we're gonna start off with the basketball that we were just talking about.
Cool.
You know, with the whole Olympics, and then some players saying that they'd rather have a gold medal and not a championship, and some players saying you crazy. Why would you want that? And you got an MVP of the Olympics. Never knew they had an MVP of the Olympics before. You know, and then the whole debate on with the whole who was better, this team or the '92 team.
I heard that.
Yeah. So I mean, I was talking to a guy at work the other day. He asked me that question. I told him '92. Yeah. He told me this team. You know, so I was like, well, shit, '92 team better. But what about? But then, you know, just to play devil's advocate, I see why you do say it.
Why?
Cause you got Durant, and who can stop Durant? Yeah. I don't see no Larry Bird. I don't see no Chris Mullins. I don't see no Christian Laettner.
Oh, you mean if they played the Dream Team?
Yeah.
Well, nah, that's not true. I would put David Robinson on Durant.
Shit. You got good footwork. You might be able to get David Robinson. You seen Elijah? What Olajuwon did to him with good footwork.
Olajuwon fucked everybody up.
Yeah, he did. He did.
That African shit, but he can guard David Robinson. You got to remember how nimble he was. He could move. Big men couldn't move like him.
Yeah.
That was his key. He'd take you out from the perimeter and take you down low. He wasn't a power. You know, he was muscular. He wasn't no power guy. He was a finesse guy. I'll put him on Durant.
I don't know. Durant, shit, he about as tall as David Robinson, but with handles.
Same height, yeah.
But with handles.
Yeah, true that.
You know, I mean, shit. I think the matchup I would like to see would be Patrick Ewing and AD. I think that would be a funny ass matchup to watch.
Funny ass shit. Who's gonna get hurt first?
We got street clothes Davis. And we got bad knees Ewing.
Exactly. Gonna fall and be out the game first.
Hell yeah.
My buddy on AD.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I might have to go with Ewing. Ewing may because he always had them soccer player knee pads. He ain't had no regular knee pads.
Yeah, them bitches that was tucked in his socks.
Yeah, I'm like shit. Them motherfuckers like he had the knee pads that you would work that a carpet person would work and put carpet down on and shit. You know, he was a carpenter.
They gotta hit their knee against the wall, dig the carpet in.
Yeah, he had them type of knee pads, and that would be a funny ass thing to watch then.
Hell yeah, nah, but the Dream Team had too much size, too much power. Yeah, when you talk overall skill, of course, the game has evolved. These new guys are more skillful. But when you talk about just pure size, strength, and just ability, the Dream Team got them beat, man.
Yeah, but you know, Steph come on the court, as soon as he step on the court, he in range.
Yeah,
it don't matter where he is on the court, he in range.
He is. What everybody else gonna do? They gonna look at his little ass like, you go ahead, you shoot from the other side of the court. You only gonna hit so many of them. Now, what everybody else gonna do? Outside of Durant, who has a clear-cut advantage on that team playing against the Dream Team?
Shit, you got Steph.
He don't have no advantage.
Only
thing he can do is just run around and pray that don't nobody knock his little ass out.
He got handles though.
He does have handles. What are you doing?
To his spot.
They gonna let him shoot that? Go ahead, shoot him.
That shit, you can't let the guy get hot. He get hot. Shit, we don't want to shoot the ball no more. He
ain't gonna win the game by himself.
Shit. Well, he beat France by himself.
That's France.
And he shot that over an 8-foot nigga. That motherfucker 8 foot tall when he stretch out.
That's France. You only hit so many of them.
Man.
But just like what you just said, what they do against France, they muscle France. They was moving the motherfuckers out the way.
Mm-hmm.
They can't muscle the Dream Team.
I think they may give him a run for their money. But also who I think will give him a run, and I think that could end up, well, I mean, I guess they couldn't end up playing because, shit, LeBron has been on both teams. But,
Redeem Team?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Retainers. Yeah, they had the skill, but they didn't look that good to me. Now I did watch that Olympics. They didn't look that good to me.
Melo carried them.
He did.
Yeah.
Melo's fucking people up, but the rest of the team wasn't really. Wade did some shit too.
Yeah, because they brought Kobe in because they couldn't.
Because they couldn't win.
Yeah.
They needed him.
With LeBron and
Exactly.
And with Melo, so they had to, hope the guy that Kobe would decide to come. That was after they even got the team together.
Exactly.
And they was already competing.
Exactly.
And the one thing they didn't have, the one thing they didn't have was the work ethic.
Exactly.
They like Kobe be down there at 3:00 in the morning, done worked out, went back to the room, took a break, took a nap, came back, and everybody else was just waking up at 6 before they first go around for practice.
Yeah, they said they walking out to go out, Kobe walking in to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Coach K put that call in like, hey man, I need you. Motherfuckers ain't about shit.
Hell no.
So yeah, I don't see nobody beating the Dream Team. That's the greatest team that was ever assembled, man.
Yeah, but they also say the Dream Team only played against a handful of.
The talent wasn't there. It wasn't.
But then this group here played against like 60 or 90 something NBA players.
Yeah.
You had Serbia with the Joker.
Yeah.
They had. I don't think they played Greece. Did they play Greece?
I don't believe they played Greece.
Yeah. It's a whole. It was way more NBA players than it was this time than it was the first time.
And then you gotta ask yourself why has that European surge happened? Because of the Dream Team. They opened that up.
Yeah, and they changed the rules for them too.
They did.
Yeah, they changed the rules for them because the NBA the defense was a whole lot different then.
Mm-hmm.
But those European players can't deal with the physicality of the players in the NBA. You got black folks out there playing for $2 in a biscuit trying to get their family out the hood. These motherfuckers been playing overseas professionally for years since they was like 12, 14 years old.
Yeah, they get a check.
Yeah,
going to school.
But in order for the NBA to market themselves in other countries, I gotta have other people. I gotta have these people in these countries want to play, and they ain't gonna want to play. They're gonna keep getting knocked down every time they.
Yeah, they had to clean it up a little bit, but at the end of the day, they still will show what real basketball is. They got their shit together. Now you got the European players saying that the NBA weak.
Yeah, because it ain't what they was used to seeing at one time either.
Exactly. You got this young boy Luka. He said this league is weak.
But why he always crying?
He's a crier.
Yeah, he always. You can't say the NBA is weak, but you acting like LeBron James coming down the court complaining about every damn call that you didn't get.
He's a crier, but I mean, I feel what he's saying. Cause he torching him. This motherfucker can't run, jump. he don't move no faster than my 1-year-old son. But he is tearing everybody up.
But that's not his fault. They can't beat him to a spot. They can't stay in front of him. If he can't move that fast,
fuck you can't stay in front of this person. He literally walking.
He's walking. That's on them then.
Exactly.
That's on
league.
Shit.
The league is pussy. Oh, but I heard this and this was funny to me because we comparing the Dream Team to the team right now. Do you think that LeBron made that call for Jaylen Brown not to be on the team, how Jordan made the call for Isaiah Thomas, because he said something about his son?
No, I ain't hear him say anything about his son.
Yeah, you see that?
No.
When he went to the summer league game and he said Bronny not ready, they called him.
Well, everybody said he ain't ready. He ain't the only one.
They called him.
Everybody on TV said he ain't ready.
Everybody on TV ain't trying to play for the motherfucking Olympics. So when I heard that, I dropped my mouth, like, damn, I wonder, because everybody's wondering why they didn't let Jaylen Brown come play, and he openly said, I want to play.
Yeah.
So they was trying to kind of put two and two together, like, well, he did just get caught talking shit about Bronny.
I wouldn't be. I mean, in a case like that, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all because everybody said his son shouldn't be.
Nah, he shouldn't.
No, you come out of college averaging 3-4 points a game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He know that, but at the same time, when you get caught, you get caught.
Yeah. Man, if he got caught doing it,
He got caught.
man. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because he can. I mean, he can call the shots in it. But apparently, we see he can call the shots in the NBA. Yeah, draft my son.
Draft my son.
I'm opt out of my contract, redo my contract, so I can play with my son and get whatever other player you need to get.
GM Brown.
Yeah. I mean,
He earned it.
yeah, he earned it. I mean, I'm not mad at him,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, it's like, you know, your son can't do this shit. I know you want to get some. I know you want to get him his own money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know you want. Well, shit, can't he do some front office shit? That's more longevity.
But it's gonna look good on Brian's resume. He's gonna be the first player to play with his son, and he's gonna be the first player to retire with his son. Cause when he leave, his son gonna be out the league right there. With him. So shit.
Well, I guess in basketball because Ken Griffey and his father did it in baseball.
Yeah, but basketball.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I guess, man. I'm not mad at him for doing it because I guess if I had the pool to do it too, I would do it. You know, I wouldn't say anybody would.
Anybody.
Jordan didn't do
Jordan don't give a fuck about his kids. Come on now.
Jordan didn't do it like
Be
you.
real.
What are you talking about?
Nah, when it comes to the GOAT conversation, I'm MJ all day. But when it comes to Father of the Year, no. LeBron got him beat, bro.
I mean, I guess he got his son in the NBA with him, but shit, Michael said if you're gonna do this shit, you're gonna earn it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So is Mike not the Father of the Year award, but is the Father of the Year? And Brian being the Father of the Year really ain't the Father of the Year because he just.
You clean it up. What Mike said is, you can't play. You ain't about to fuck up my good name.
Yeah.
Your last name ain't Jordan.
No, I don't want you fucking up my name. I don't want you out here fucking my name up.
Hey,
Like anybody else don't want nobody fucking up their name. Your kids go out here and start getting in trouble and shit. Guess who they gotta hear? Your dad. Shit, you still gonna fuck his name up. You see, one of his sons got caught out there snorting cocaine.
That's the same one. Now, if you would have got him in the league,
Shit.
maybe he wouldn't be doing cocaine and fucking your teammate.
Man. Well, his ex-team. Well, his wife that's her fault. That's what she wanted. Now, what he doing around it, I don't know. I don't know how they got around each other. But if I'm not mistaken, Pippen's ex-wife, she was out there any goddamn way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it ain't no surprise that she got with him just because of his last name.
Well, we ain't judging her because that's where she come from.
Yeah.
We judging him.
Yeah.
Like, this your fucking godmama or some shit, man. Like,
No, I don't know her. No, I mean she was around from time to time, but
hey, she around all the time. That one ain't moved on now, but shit.
Yeah, shit. Well, I mean, but then that's what Pippen get for talking all that shit about Jordan after the
He's trying to sell his book.
documentary came out. Well, shit, it's gonna sell now.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, shit.
And Pippen the drug, while I'm sitting here drinking. Shit.
Pippen the drunk. I ain't heard about that.
Shit, everybody heard about that.
Oh, I ain't hear about Pippen being no drunk.
Definitely a drunk. Shit.
Hell no.
Yeah, Mike can't take it personal though. He said, shit, Pippen need help. Shit, fuck.
Well, shit, I don't know. My guy was kind of yellow too.
Yeah, he got jaundice.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
his kidneys ain't right.
Yeah, but shit, they wasn't right then,
I mean, well, shit, he ain't look like his eyes. Didn't look like that.
I mean, they glowing in the dark right now.
Yeah.
But fuck it, he can do whatever the fuck he want to do.
Well, yeah, he can. He can.
Shit, he a billionaire. He the best athlete of all time, and shit, hey.
I mean, yeah, shit, he still can't sell that damn house in Chicago though.
Yeah, that bitch bad.
Nobody want that damn house.
You been trying to sell that motherfucker 15
Yeah.
damn years. Shit. It's just time to donate that bitch to the city or something.
Yeah.
You get rid of that. Shit.
Man, shit. And then the motherfucking football season coming up.
Yes, sir.
Football season coming. What you think the Lions gonna do?
They have a good team.
Uh-huh.
They have a solid team. The only problem is now they're not sneaking in like they did last year. Now everybody got them on their rate. They prepared. They ain't walking in from a night of hoeing and drinking saying, "Oh, it's the Lions." Nah, they training for these boys.
Uh-huh.
And the only thing I'm worried about with them is the receiver game.
You worried about the receiver game?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, my thing about the Lions is like you said, they're not sneaking in. They not. It's the same 0-16 Lions. It's the same Lions is only winning 5 or 6 games every year. Now their schedule has strengthened. They playing against all the first place teams in divisions. You know, they got a real early bye week. They bye week is in the 5th week.
The 5th, yeah.
You know, and I think they're gonna. They may struggle.
Think
Now,
so.
I think they may struggle.
No.
Yeah, I think
So struggle. So what you think the record gonna be?
I think they're gonna. I think they barely gonna touch 10 wins.
They barely touch.
I think they're gonna get between 9 and 11. I think they're gonna get between 9 and 11 wins.
That ain't bad though.
I mean, for the Lions, that it would be bad because everybody's like, I think they had 12.
Shit, they went to the NFC Championship.
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
Nah, it ain't bad, but you know, everybody know who they facing now.
Yeah.
They know who Laporta is.
Yeah.
They know who Gibbs is.
Yeah.
They know who David Montgomery is. They know what the Amon St. Brown is. You know, shit. The only one they don't really know, which they think they know, which they may be keying on him too, is gonna be J. Moon. Because he came alive at the end of the season.
Where?
He came alive at the end of the season.
What, you was playing Madden?
No, I wasn't playing Madden. I was watching the games. He came alive during the season, where before he couldn't catch he couldn't catch the ball if they handed it to him.
Exactly.
But toward came the end of the season, like the Tampa Bay game before the playoffs.
So when he had the one big drive, and I think he had that run play.
Yeah. And then of course the run play in San Francisco. He's starting to come alive. He's starting to come alive. I think if he don't do nothing, I think the Lions offense is gonna go about as far as he go.
That's why I said I'm worried about the receiver team, because you had Josh Reynolds to lean on. And then you had him who can sneak in and do something, but you had Josh Reynolds. You can lean on him for a little quick play. And Amon wasn't a big name. He was a name, but he wasn't that big where you could sneak the ball to him. You don't have that no more. They literally don't have a legitimate second receiver.
If Jameson do what he's supposed to do this year, he is gonna take the top off of defenses to allow Amon St. Brown to get them little catches. That's gonna allow Porter to get open in the middle. But I think he can do it. If he can't do it, then yeah, their offense is gonna struggle.
Exactly.
I think he's gonna do it, and I think that all these other teams is gonna be keying up on the Lions. The hype is great right now. You know, everybody want to watch the Lions. Everybody want to go see the Lions. You know, I'm just hoping that they don't have a sophomore jinx.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think they'll be okay.
But I don't know if they're going to make it to the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that. I don't even think they're going to win the division, honestly.
You think Green Bay going to win the division?
I do.
Why you think Green Bay going to win the division?
Got an excellent team.
Defense too?
Yeah. They complain. People downside the Green Bay defense, but they have a good defense. I don't know why people saying that. Like they D line is kind of iffy with them young boys, but they gonna come back strong. They got a strong ass team.
Yeah, I think they got a strong team. Like you know the young receiving core they got with Watson. He did pretty good last year, and they just picked up Josh Jacobs from the Raiders, and they let the other running back go. What's his name? Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
I think he gonna. I think it's gonna be between the Lions and Green Bay, if not the Lions and Green. You know, because Minnesota don't have a quarterback no more.
Exactly. They didn't have one at first.
Well, they were gonna put their hat on J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah,
but he out for the season.
First. Yeah,
he out for the season. I don't think that the Bears are gonna do much of anything.
I think the Bears are going to surprise people, but they're not gonna win more than 8 games. 8 is gonna be a successful season for them.
Because
they coming.
Because I mean, I look at their receivers. You got Keenan Allen, 32 years old.
No, they receiving core good.
DJ Moore, just always been DJ Moore.
I like DJ.
I never cared for him. I've used him in my fantasy leagues before. He never got me any.
You got
points.
bias. See, nah, he hurt you personally. That's
no, because you don't get no points. You can't get if you're not getting yards or touchdowns, you're not getting no points.
Who he had?
Huh?
Who did he have?
Shit, when he was in Carolina, he didn't do much of nothing.
Who the fuck was in Carolina?
Shit, professional football players. They all professional. Shit, you look at back in the day. The best quarterback that the Jets had before after Joe Namath was Chad Pennington.
And what the fuck they doing that time period?
Shit, he did pretty good.
Did he not?
Yeah, he did pretty good. He ain't had much of nothing, but he did pretty good.
Did he?
Shit, matter of fact, he even threw the ball to Randy Moss in college, which got him drafted. Yeah, so you can have a player that can change up something for a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
If I got a player that I can always throw in his direction, I know it's a 50-50 chance he's gonna get that motherfucking ball versus shit, I'm just gonna throw this ball out of bounds. I'm gonna take this sack.
I want more than 50-50.
Man,
yeah,
I mean when the play break up,
yeah,
when the play breaks up, shit, I gotta go over here because I know I can't count on these players on the right side, but I know he's somewhere over here, and he's gonna come back to me. But I don't see, Keenan Allen is long into. I don't, like I said, I never cared for DJ Moore. His name don't even say I catch the ball. It just I'm here. That's just I got drafted.
Nah,
I walked on or something.
And I really like the young boy. I can't say his name. Whatever his name is.
For the Bears?
Yeah.
He the tight end?
No, the young receiver.
Oh, the rookie.
Yeah.
Oh, the rookie. Yeah.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah. The NFL started to get more and more Africans in the league now too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but he's here though. Yeah, that's his roots. But I'm a Caleb Williams fan. I'm a diehard Caleb Williams fan.
I feel sorry for you.
Why?
I feel sorry for you.
Why?
Because he's gonna take a hurting this year.
Yeah, he is.
He's gonna take a hurting this year.
That's and truthfully, that is the only hole outside of having a rookie quarterback, of course, that Chicago got is their O-line. That's it.
The O-line. That's it.
That's
everything.
I mean, that's big.
That's everything.
Nah.
That means I can't run the ball. That means I can't pass the ball.
No. They have decent run blocking. Pass blocking is a little iffy. But shit, the precinct, they look fairly decent. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? That's their hole though. The whole team is set up. Just like the Vikings are set up, they just ain't have a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Tough division, but I'm rooting for my Lions. I do think Green Bay's gonna win it, and if they do win it, it's only gonna be by a game or two.
But what about Atlanta?
The Falcons?
Yeah.
What about them?
What do you think they're gonna do? I think they got a pretty good team over there.
Why?
Shit, look who they got.
Yeah, who?
Yeah, they got Kirk Cousins, which I don't know why. For some reason, even myself, I find myself always counting Kirk Cousins out, and the motherfucker always find a way to win.
I've always been a Kirk Cousins fan.
He always find a way to win, and now with a quarterback like him in Atlanta, they finally got somebody who can get Drake London the ball.
That's true.
And then with that going on, it also opens up their running game for Robinson.
That's true.
Yeah.
I
think they may make some noise.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah, they're gonna be an average win team, 8-9 wins.
But 9 wins can get you in.
Who in that division?
You got
the Saints.
Yeah, you got the Saints with Derek Carr. What's his name? Kamara. He's done got longer too.
Yeah, Saints ain't that.
They got Tampa.
Tampa gonna give him a run.
It depends on which Bakerfield show up.
I think he's gonna show. I think he's gonna show.
Did we say Carolina? I think Carolina's in there.
Carolina in that division?
I think it's Carolina.
So.
I think it's Carolina. It's all them teams right there.
Yeah.
The Carolinas, Tampa, Atlanta, and New Orleans. Cause then you got
No, we said New Orleans. We said New Orleans first. So we got New Orleans, Atlanta, Carolina. Who else you say? Tampa.
It's only 4 teams in each division.
I think it is 5.
Yeah, it's only 4 teams. It used to be 5 and more.
Okay.
They broke it up because Tampa used to be in the same division with the Lions
Oh,
years and years ago.
Yeah, I
When the
definitely
when the NFC when they only had 3 divisions, North, South, and Central.
Oh yeah.
They ain't have North, South, East, and West.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, they gonna win that division then. That's the only way they gonna be decent because they gonna win their division. And honestly, I like Carolina. They ain't gonna win nothing, but I like their team. I think they can sneak up on somebody.
You think Carolina sneak up on somebody?
I believe so.
I don't know. I think they behind. I think they got a long way to go.
I think they can sneak up on somebody. I think they can surprise somebody. And it's all on young dog back. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I mean, I think that's the problem with when you throw rookie quarterbacks in there
Mm-hmm.
on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
Not because they won the starting position,
Mm-hmm.
but because of the money that they making, they got to start.
You got to.
Yeah,
That's, you know, it's a money thing now.
there's no sitting.
Well, that's why they saying they're going to separate the quarterback salary from the rest of the cap. That's what they proposing. Because, like you saying, it's a money thing now. You can't have a person making, what Caleb Williams signing bonus was $26 million. You can't have a person making $26 million on the signing bonus sitting on the bench with a clipboard taking notes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got to throw them right in there. You know, because it's like damn near your best bet is to do on purpose is, well, shit. I guess we can draft them later on in the rounds to try to affect their money, but that ain't gonna do nothing but shoot yourself. You ain't do nothing but shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
Because somebody gonna be willing to pay all that damn money.
Exactly.
You know, but it's they set these they setting these rookie quarterbacks up for failure. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's always an exception to the rule.
Mm-hmm.
You mean you look at C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that motherfucker came on and I think the Texans have put all their chips in.
Yeah.
They went and got Diggs.
Yeah.
They went and got Joe Mixon, which I don't know if Joe Mixon is going to be that big of a difference.
You know.
You know, they got a hell of a receiving core.
They do.
You know, with Diggs, Tank Bell, what's my man from Michigan?
Shit. His name slipping my mind too.
Collins, something Collins.
Nico Collins.
Yeah, Nico Collins. Yeah. You know, and I think they going all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all on Stroud back. And I remember having that argument. I don't know if you was a part of it, but I know I was arguing with your auntie about it. And I said, watch, we need to draft Stroud.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody, I even put it on Facebook, everybody was calling me like, he ain't shit.
He came from Ohio State. He came from Ohio State. He probably the first Ohio State quarterback to ever do anything.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they all get drafted.
Well, you can say that about any school. USC, Alabama.
They quarterbacks don't do nothing.
Exactly. You can say that about damn near every school.
Yeah, some schools have, shit, I can't think of nothing
Exactly.
right off
Because
hand.
it don't exist. Because you couldn't make one up.
I mean, shit, certain schools are known more for something else other than the luck of the draw sometimes. You know, you may go to Iowa, like they say, Iowa's Tennessee is tight end university.
Yeah, that's
you
fine.
know, you go
it's
to
position based.
You know, you go to the Midwest and you say, well, I know I want to go to get me some offensive linemen.
Exactly.
Yeah, you go if I want some damn good receivers, I know where to go. I'm going down south.
Yeah.
Or
out west.
Yeah, or out west. Or if you want quarterbacks, you're gonna go to Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't never think of no quarterbacks in Ohio.
Not the school. We talking about Texas born.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
Or even Texas school because of the coaches they have out there.
Who came out of Texas as a quarterback that's been lighting the league up?
Who? That came out of the Texas school or the state of Texas?
No, the school. That's what you just said.
No, I'm saying both. Either the school or from the state.
It's if you're
because
born there.
Because you had Matthew Stafford that was born in Texas.
Right, but he went to Georgia.
Yeah, he went to Georgia. So I'm just saying,
I said, no, you didn't say. I said if you're born in Texas, but Texas school, there is no school that just produces quarterbacks. It don't exist right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right or wrong?
You may be right. you may be right. I'm sitting up here trying to think
Exactly.
of some schools that's known for their quarterbacks.
No.
I mean, probably U of M.
Oh yeah. Who?
Yeah. Tom Brady.
Oh yeah. That
Brian
wasn't nothing about 25 years ago.
Brian Greasy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Elvis Gerbach.
Oh man.
Yeah. Denard Robinson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing right now? Selling weed? What are you doing?
I mean, shit. He you know how long ago that was?
Yeah.
Anybody that was playing when he played ain't playing no more. Yeah.
Fucked up everybody you name ain't shit. But Brady, and that was a fluke.
Somebody Elvis Gerbach was
Hey, man,
Drew Henson.
Man, my granddaddy ain't here, man. I
Drew
don't know nothing
Henson?
about that, man.
How you didn't know about Elvis
That
Gerbach?
was 40 years ago.
Man, he was with the Chiefs.
Hey, what did he do there?
He was a winner.
Oh yeah, what did he win?
He won quite a few games.
Did he not?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so U of M put out some good quarterbacks out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that could be a QB university.
No, it ain't.
You just don't like U of M.
I love UM.
That's all that is.
I love UM, and I catch hell because my wife is a Spartan. I love UM, but they don't produce good quarterbacks. Neither does the Spartans.
Shit, J.J. McCarthy, he
He ain't shit.
He talking about? He just won a national championship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he beat Alabama.
Good for him.
That is called being battle tested.
Yeah, it is.
You can't just go and beat Alabama, not just Alabama, but all the other great teams.
How you doing this test when he entered the league?
I don't believe in no damn test when you in the league.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't believe in that test shit when you come into a league, because the one thing that test does not test for.
No. I ain't talking about that test they take. I'm talking about how you do getting tested by the league so far.
Well, he hurt now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he hurt now.
Yeah, he sure is.
Yeah, but he went high in the draft.
Surprisingly.
Nah, that wasn't no surprise.
Everybody was surprised.
It was a Texas thing.
Oh yeah.
Not a Texas thing, but a U of M thing.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a U of M thing.
If I remember correctly, I seen his eyebrows go up. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it went
That was
up.
desperation.
No, that wasn't desperation.
That was desperation.
That was I'm about to tear this. I'm about to open the league up here in Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh okay.
So that's a so yeah. U of M they put out some good quarterbacks.
You say so.
U of M put out great quarterbacks.
Well, in this quarterback class, which is a pretty decent class, he's last.
Well, now he is. He don't have no choice.
Nah, he was last. Period.
Nah, he one of them.
He ain't better than Caleb. He ain't better than Daniels. He ain't better than Bo Nix.
I really don't see Williams, Caleb doing much of anything. I really don't see. I could be wrong, but I really don't see it
He's going
happening.
to be a solid quarterback. Now, and I think we talked about this, I would have took Fields. I would have invested in Fields. I would have kept Fields and invested in him. But Caleb is going to be something. Is he going to be Patrick Mahomes reincarnated? No. But he's going to be an NFL-ready starting quarterback.
Well, we got a lot of NFL-ready starting quarterbacks that just...
Not really. You either a superstar or you ain't shit
now. I mean, you look at, like we said earlier, you look at Kirk Cousins.
He's going to be in that Kirk Cousins range where he's always going to be a serviceable quarterback. That's his floor. His ceilings is Patrick Mahomes.
I don't see it.
I don't either.
But
if Kirk Cousins is your floor, that's a hell of a floor you standing on.
Yeah, he's a good journeyman.
Yeah,
he's a good journeyman.
He ain't no
Yeah,
journeyman.
he may not be a journeyman, but he ain't. But he not sitting at the same. He never sat at the same team, or got
Kirk Cousins has been a top 10 quarterback his whole career.
I don't know about top 10. Maybe top 15, top 20 out of 32.
Nah,
I don't know about no top 10.
His bad years, you talking top 15.
I don't know.
He's always been a top 10 quarterback, even if he coming in at 10.
Even you talking about even last year before he got hurt?
Yeah.
You talking about the 6 years he was in Washington? And that they didn't do much of nothing?
It's Washington.
And you talking about in Minnesota where he got to the NFC Championship win?
I like Kirk Cousins.
I mean, I understand you biased and like him.
Now, I'm not biased. I just like his game.
I mean, I
Look at his
understand.
numbers.
I mean, he has decent numbers, but what has he?
Who you taking, Prime Golf or Prime Kirk Cousins?
I'm taking Prime Golf. Prime Golf went to the Super Bowl.
And did what?
Shit, he went. What, his second year in the league? Was his rookie year or second year in the league?
He didn't go. The Rams went, and they scored what, 3? 3? I think it was 3 points.
I don't know. I can't remember how many points they scored, but
I know he ain't scored. I know that for sure.
but then he did go to the Super Bowl.
He
He
did.
did research the Lions.
He did.
Yeah,
He did.
yeah.
He
So
did.
Prime. So then Prime, yeah, I take Golf over Kirk Cousins.
I'd take it.
Yeah.
Golf straight, but I'd take it.
I mean, it's a whole lot of quarterbacks. You say in the top that if you say you're gonna put Kirk Cousins in the top 10, so what number is he gonna be in the top 10?
He could be 10.
He could be 10. So let's see here. So you have in the NFC. Well, yeah, you got in the NFC. Let's go with the North. So he's better than everybody in the NFC North except for Golf.
Now, I ain't gonna say he's better than everybody, but I'm saying he's a top 10 quarterback. Because if
But it's 32 teams, so he gotta have to be. So okay. So you go to you go.
they're not all in the AFC though.
No, I'm talking about every quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about every quarterback. You go in the AFC, you go in the NFC North. All right. He as of right now, he is better than the rookie in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
He's better than the Vikings quarterback, whoever their quarterback is gonna be.
Exactly.
Now that what's his name done got hurt, JJ McCarthy done got hurt.
Mhm.
He
You can go off of last year, honestly.
you go up.
You can't name 10 quarterbacks better than Kirk Cousins from last year.
You can name shit last year.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. You had Brock Purdy. You had.
I don't think Brock Purdy's better than Kirk Cousins. Brock Purdy's team was better than Kirk Cousins' team.
So why Trey Lance ain't in San Francisco no more? Why Jimmy G gone?
He kept getting hurt.
Shit. And why is he got hurt too though? Brock Purdy got hurt too.
Jimmy G get hurt every year.
Shit. Then you got Kansas. Then you got Then of course you got Mahomes in Kansas City.
So you got Mahomes one. That's of course.
Then you got
Lamar.
You got Lamar. Then you got Joe Burrow.
You got Burrow.
Who else is in there? Oh well, you got Baltimore. You got Cincinnati. You got Cleveland.
Yeah, just overall. Your top 10 quarterbacks. So we got 3.
Then who else? Oh well, I don't. Do you take your boy Russell Wilson over him?
Absolutely not.
You take Fields over him?
No.
So you don't take so you don't take them two over him. So then you go to what's the other? That's the AFC North. Then you go to with the Colts. You take him over Anthony Richards?
Yeah, I'll take
You take him Kirk Cousins
now,
over
right
Anthony
now.
Richards?
Yeah, right. Well, last year rather. Last year I would, but
They both got hurt, but I think Anthony Richards was playing better than Kirk Cousins was last year before he got hurt.
I mean, when you factor in his run game, he's a more dynamic player. But when it comes down to throwing that ball, no, I'm gonna go Kirk. So you only named me 3 right now. Now I even help you out. I throw Tua in there. Not saying Tua's 4, but I'm just gonna say based on what he did last year, you got Tua. I'm gonna say Golf played better than Kirk last year. You got Kirk. I mean, you got Golf. Who else?
What, Geno Smith?
He didn't play better than Kirk.
You don't think he played better than Kirk? The last 2 years?
Nah, absolutely not.
You don't think Geno outplayed Kirk the last 2 years?
Nah, he didn't. Let's see, who else we got? Of course, CJ.
What about Matthew Stafford?
I would take Stafford over him. Let's just put Stafford in there. Let's just do that. Let's just put Stafford over him right now. So we at 7.
Okay, so you can't do Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers didn't play.
Didn't play.
So you can't take no New England quarterback.
Of course not.
You already said Tua.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you said Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
You got Josh Allen. There go 8.
That's 8.
So you're looking at 2 more. So then you go to what about Derek Carr?
Fuck no.
You know Derek Carr in New Orleans?
I play better than Derek Carr.
Shit. What about Bakerfield?
No.
You know, and he made it to the playoffs. And
I would say he'd be 11.
you saying Kurt would be 11?
No. Baker will be 11.
Baker will be 11?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but Baker had a better season.
Only because he got hurt.
Oh, only because he got hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. So nobody in Carolina.
Of course not.
Okay. So who else is what other divisions was there to talk about that we in?
You having a hard time, man. It shouldn't be this hard.
Well, it's going off of memory right now. I ain't writing none of this stuff down.
Why you can't remember good quarterbacks, man?
Because it's 32 teams. You gotta go through I'm trying to go through all 32 teams.
Well, we know the majority of them ain't shit.
Well, the way these rules are set up, they all great.
So right now you got 8.
Got 8.
Kirk Cousins is gonna be that 9th quarterback.
He gonna be Kirk Cousins gonna be a 9th quarterback. Baker gonna be 10.
Maybe.
Even though Kirk Cousins always hurt.
I ain't gonna say always. I mean, he got hurt last year, but he get hurt at the wrong time. Don't get me wrong, but skill wise, and the only other person you can put in there that may put Baker out is Justin Herbert, who I don't really care for.
Oh well, yeah, Justin Herbert with Sandy with the Chargers. Yeah,
he not better than Kirk Cousins.
I think he better than Kirk Cousins with the weapons.
He has weapons.
No, he don't. Keenan Allen was mostly hurt. Eckler was hurt.
Kirk Cousins ain't.
I don't know. I don't think Kirk.
I even gave you grace with Joe Burrow because Joe Burrow got hurt. I gave you grace with him.
Yeah, but he better than Kirk Cousins while he was hurt.
He's better overall, but you see how hard that was for you, and I gave you a couple.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to just go down the list of teams of all 32 teams.
Shit, you can Google it. You ain't gonna find 10 quarterbacks better than Kirk Cousins.
I don't know. I don't know. Now he do good fantasy work.
They get another drink.
He do good fantasy. He do good fantasy work.
And you live in the fantasy world. You got
I do.
Yeah.
And I never pick him up.
That's why you ain't winning.
I just won. You talking to a fantasy league champ.
Who you at on the quarterback side?
On the quarterback side, who did I have? Who did I have on the quarterback side? I forgot who I had. I forgot on the league that I won.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot who I had on the quarterback side.
That's terrible.
Cause I know I wanted to get C.J. Stroud, but somebody picked him up before I could in free agency.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who I had. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember who it was that I had.
Wasn't that important?
It was. I mean, then it was important. Now it's not important because I'm getting myself ready for the new fantasy league.
So, even though it's way too early, I hate asking that. Who you got going to the Super Bowl?
Who would I have going to the Super Bowl? Well, I guess I have to say Kansas City will be one.
Of course.
In the NFC, I don't know. The NFC is so big. It's a huge.
Wild card.
Yeah. Because if Brandon Ayuk don't sign back with the 49ers,
They saying he gonna sign.
I don't see them going back. Even though I don't see Brandon Ayuk as that top receiver,
Mm-hmm.
I just think that he takes pressure off of the other players because
he run interference.
Because when Debo got hurt last year, they didn't win when he got hurt.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know, and Brandon Ayuk was that quarterback, and I think that's what's keeping them from signing him for the money that he won't because they haven't seen him be that type
He
of
ain't
receiver.
worth the money that he won't.
Yeah.
But he got the cards in his hand.
Yeah. But then they like, well, shit, we got. I'm thinking that they probably thinking, well, we got McCaffrey, we got Debo, we got Purdy, and we got Kettles.
And they draft really well.
Yeah.
So, it was best interest for him to leave because he would have got the bag somewhere else. But at the same time, it is what it is. The money is funny, but NFC, I got either the Lions or Green. Whoever win the NFC North is gonna win the NFC.
You think
That's my take.
But what about the Rams? The Lions barely got past the Rams, and they got two. Now they got a running back and 2 receivers.
Yeah,
They go with a quarterback.
Yeah, but even though they defense falling apart and Stafford that's my boy. I love fucking Stafford, but man, he too injury prone.
Don't nobody got to play defense no more. It's all
Right.
about offense now. Even the kickoff.
You right.
Even the kickoff
that's
is
despicable, man.
and they got that shit from
Despicable.
and they got that kickoff shit from the UFL, I think it is.
UFL?
Yeah.
Despicable, man.
Yeah, so shit, you ain't got to play. If you don't get the ball in the landing zone, you get the ball at the 40.
Despicable.
So now you're at the 40-yard line, 10 yards away from the 50. Another 10 yards or 20 yards away from being in field goal range.
Yeah, if I play defense, I'd be out there smoking a cigarette. Man. Fuck out of here.
Man. So yeah, cause you never did fantasy football league before, hadn't you?
No.
Yeah, so you gotta do the fantasy. You gotta do the fantasy one time. Yeah, you'll watch football totally different. Because you won't watch football for the team no more.
Okay.
You're gonna watch football for the player.
Okay, I'm good.
And you're gonna pay attention to the stats now.
Yeah.
Cause you gotta pay attention when you do fantasy. You gotta pay attention to the stats. You can't go off of I like this player no more. I need a player that's gonna give me some points to put me in position, to win.
I'm good.
So I've been doing fantasy football for years now. But you ain't never done it. You need to go ahead and give it a try. But whatever you do not do fantasy football league for free.
Nah, hell no.
Don't do it because if you get into a league and they do it for free,
Yeah.
once you start losing or once somebody else start losing, they just start quitting.
They doing shit for free.
Yeah, they just start quitting. Your auntie used to do the shit for free.
Oh, yeah.
And I used to wonder how you get all these great players on your team at one time. It was only 6 of us and it's free. Yeah, you can't do six teams and be free and then brag about the players you drafted.
Anything else he doing ain't legit. You know that. Come on now.
Hell no. How the baby doing?
Good. His birthday was the 17th.
Oh, okay. How old is he now?
1.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what's up.
1 years old. Yeah, walking and doing this thing. He been walking for a couple months now. So
What y'all do for his birthday?
kept it light. Just had the family at the crib and cake and.
You had your family at the crib?
Oh well, yeah.
I thought you didn't like your family.
Yeah, I didn't invite them. The wife invited them. But,
Well, you just walked in the door, they was there, and you like, oh, what y'all doing here?
I went to get the cake, they was there already. Like, fuck told y'all.
Hell no.
I told y'all it was Sunday. I showed up on Saturday. But nah, it was cool, man. We shot pool.
Uh-huh.
And we sung happy birthday. He played in the cake and he was slapping all the other little kids. That kind of made me proud a little bit.
Violence made you proud, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, show them this your house. But it was a good run. It rained a little bit, but it was a good run. It was a good year.
Oh, okay. What was the theme?
Sesame Street. You love Sesame Street.
Oh, okay then.
Mm-hmm.
Who was Big Bird? Y'all had Big Bird come? Y'all have a...
No, I ain't paying them crackheads to come in them cheap ass suits. We just had the little banner. His cake was his cupcakes was Sesame Street, and he had the little bouncer that nobody touched. So yeah, that was it. It was really just a reason to drink and shoot pool. To be honest with
okay.
you. Yeah, but I shot pretty good.
Oh, okay. I'm not too savvy at shooting pool. I may get lucky from time to time and make it look good, but it ain't gonna be on a consistent basis.
Oh no, we played pool pretty serious at Mockery. We ran one of her friends' husbands about it. That's my guy too, but he came down there talking shit.
Nah, you ain't gonna run me off now. You ain't gonna run me out of
him up out of there. You know
ain't
what
gonna
I'm
run me
saying?
out of there.
We was playing, we talked hella shit, ran him off the table. Next thing you know, his wife came down there and said it's time to go.
Oh, he done sent a text message.
Yeah, he sent a text. Yeah, he did. But he got real quiet. Got to
He done sent the wife a text message. Hey, hey, come down here and tell him it's time to go.
Hell yeah. jumped up before she even made it to the last
Hell
step. Like,
no.
all right, well, shit. Like, damn.
You ain't gonna run me off now. I'll take my ass whooping.
Well, the problem was that he came out there, he was talking shit. You can't talk shit down there. I don't even talk shit down there. It's my table. But we play.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I mean, that's just what I do. I'm gonna talk shit.
Nah.
I ain't gonna leave.
And he wasn't on, I ain't gonna call him weird. He different.
Uh-huh.
You know, he got the glove. He got the little special stick and shit. He be taking little videos of himself and post them on Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah, he one of them.
He
So, you know, he ain't never beat me. On his table, my table, any other table, but my dad and my father-in-law, they took that as disrespect when he called himself got a glove and shit. So they done got to whooping his ass.
Hell no. He got like one glove or two gloves?
No, the one glove that got the 3 fingers.
Yeah, I ain't never paid attention to him.
Yeah,
I ain't never paid attention to no pool shooting gloves.
Yeah, as soon as he came out, like, did you bring Lucille with you? Cause you know you about to get fucked up. Shit, so yeah, it was good fun running him up out there.
Hell no. I'm gonna talk shit and stay a while. Huh? Even if I do lose, which I know I'm gonna lose.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna lose. I ain't no big secret. I'm gonna lose, but you gonna hear me.
Shit, you gotta learn how to shoot pool, man. I love shoot pool.
I can. I know the gist of it, but you know, as far as getting the angles on the ball just right, to spin it this way or to spin it that way.
Really good at that. The angles, I you know what? And we was talking about that when we was shooting. I view the angles the same way I do if I'm shooting at the range. Same way.
But don't you gotta hit the ball in certain spots if you want? Because if you hit it like dead in the middle, then it's gonna go straight. But if you hit the ball with the cue stick off to the side somewhat, it may go off that way or it may go off that way.
You hit your target certain ways too. Shit, if you want to put the motherfucker down.
Man, but the target is always gonna be straight ahead.
No, it ain't.
I ain't shooting at no angle.
Well, shit, what you gonna do? Tell the robber, hey, stand still real quick.
No, I ain't gonna. No, not that I'm gonna say stand still real quick, but I know I'm trying to aim at the middle.
Yeah, you got it. So just like you got to anticipate where to hit to shoot your ball in a certain direction, you got to anticipate where your target gonna be at. If you got to run the target, you got to anticipate. You got to shoot where he gonna be, not where he at.
Yeah, I guess that's the reason I ain't never been no good at shooting pool. I mean, I be trying to hit certain angles and good shit like that, or bounce the damn thing off the edge. And
no, I'm good.
I be trying to use the little dots on the side. And yeah, I be trying to.
See, you probably, it's more, the angles is important, but also the strength is important. You can't shoot strong like that.
Well, yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know some of them shots you gotta hit. Soft. You gotta put a little bit on it. Mm-hmm. You know, you can't hit everything hard as hell.
That's when I'm good. I'm not good at lining up my shots. That's what my pops was trying to show me. They set up their shots for where they hit a ball to set it up for the next shot. I just shoot. Like, okay, I know this going in. Whatever happened after that, I don't give a fuck.
Well, I do know if I don't have a shot, and then when I do take that shot, I'm trying to get the ball to go somewhere where you don't have a shot too. Sometimes I'm successful at it. Most of the time I ain't. But I do be trying to get the ball where there's gonna be a bunch of balls in one spot, or it's gonna be hard for you to hit the ball, you know, in a certain area. Because I know you can't just tap the ball and it don't hit nothing, and you say, all right, that's my shot. I know you can't do that. Yeah. But as far as me hitting, you know, just hitting the ball and getting the ball somewhere where, all right, it's gonna be hard as hell for you to get an angle on the ball. You're gonna have to sit on the side of the pool table or do something to get that stick in between all these damn balls or some shit like that.
Pool is sentimental to me. It's special to me. I love the game, and my pool table was the greatest gift I ever got in my life. My wife bought it for me. As soon as we bought our house, and she always heard me say, I'm gonna buy a pool table when I buy a house before I even buy a kitchen table.
Hell no.
And when we moved in, she surprised me, said, come take a ride with me. She had my cousins and my best friend with me. We went to these white people. I didn't know what the fuck we was doing. I thought they were trying to get some drugs or something. But they walked in. It was a big ass pool table in the middle of it. My wife paid them the money, said, this yours.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Now your pool table got the nets on for the balls, or Or they go down and
No,
come around?
no. I got the solid pocket. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That and the other sentimental reason, that's about the only time me and my daddy gonna talk. That's about the only time we gotta have a conversation.
I mean,
shooting pool.
if that's what y'all. I mean, I guess that's it's a good thing, man. You know, shit, man. My father, we don't talk like that.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I may call him on the phone from time to time, but we don't have anything to necessarily bond with.
He here in Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, we don't have anything that we necessarily bond over.
Why not? You ain't grow up with him?
No, not. I mean, yes and no, because you know, if I needed something, then he would come give it. He would come give me the money for it.
But y'all live separately.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we never, never had anything to like actually bond over.
You look like him?
Nah, I look more like my parents' side of the family, my mother's side of the
I was
family.
about to say, ain't you?
Yeah, I look more like my mother's side of the family.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But our tendencies like most of our characteristics are like the same.
Like what?
Like I like going, I like doing shit like going fishing.
Okay.
More, other than talking shit, more laid back. Not necessarily, talking shit and being argumentative is two different things. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk shit, but as far as like having to just constantly having to get into argument, no, I don't necessarily care for necessarily arguing.
So you say he argue, or you say
he's more laid back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's more laid back. Like he'll be like, 'cause I remember one time, when I was married, and me and my then wife got into an argument. He's like, well, shit, just leave. She can't argue. She can't argue by herself.
Okay.
If you ain't there to argue, who she gonna argue with?
That sounded like something you would say.
Yeah. So that, just those characteristics, that we that we share, but we don't have anything that we bond over. A lot of times that's why I say, your DNA is something else, because you can never know your parents, but have characteristics. You know what I'm saying? That's why some of these women who single parents be like, you act just like your daddy. You ain't never met him.
You ain't never met him.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is that you do, no matter what it is that she do to try to curb you away from that, it's just in you.
I didn't believe that. I never believed that. People used to push that on me. I never ever believed that. I can't think of an example that made me see how you just said it, but that is true.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit is all with man. Because I mean, even when we work with the kids, they ain't know they. But shit, you ask about their daddy. Hey, my daddy used to sell dope, and my daddy was always. And what you doing now?
Kids is just fucked up.
I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and you acting just like your daddy. You ain't never met him. Mm-hmm. You ain't never met the man before. But like I say, but that's if you can have that bonding, something to bond, you and your father. I mean, that's something great. That's something you should never, take that for granted. Mm-hmm. But shit, like I said, I used to try to do shit.
Oh, I asked you
with my father. You know what I'm saying? I used to try to go fishing. I used to try to go hunting with him.
What was his response?
Shit, he'd be like, okay. Then it never happened. Then the shit never happened. Like, I just went fishing. I'm like, oh, okay. Then it just went hunting. Like I told him, like, one time, like, I'm gonna get my hunting license. I ain't never hunted before, so I need to know what all to go get. Mm-hmm. All right, when I get my hunting license, never got a call. Just waiting on the call. Never got a call. Mm-hmm. I'm going hunting. Never got a call to say, let's go. We gotta go get your stuff for you to be able to go out here and hunt. Never got them calls to say, all right, let's do that. So
how that make you feel?
I mean, at one point it was horrible, but after a while you just.
Oh, was it when you say it was horrible?
Shit, probably like in my early 20s. Mm. Yeah, like in my early 20s. Mm. When my kid was real little. Mm. You know what I'm saying? So now it just be like, all right, but I mean, I understand that you gotta honor our parents. You know what I'm saying? So I can't go and say, I'm just never talking to you no more. Mm-hmm. I just know how to deal with you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I deal with them, on that end. I'll call, see how you doing, you okay, you this, you that, what you been up to. All right, I'll talk to you in like another month or two.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause some people be like, I just ain't talking to my parents. I don't know. I don't believe in just not talking to your parents. Cause what if they die one day and the last thing you can say is, I wish I could have said something better to them or something like that.
I ain't gonna be like that.
You don't think so?
I know I'm not.
Cause you know the Bible say
Say a lot of
honor thy
stuff in
parents,
there.
live a long life.
Say a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, it do.
Yeah, say a lot of
It's
stuff.
like, so I mean, you gotta honor your parents. I mean, no matter how fucked up they may have been, shit, you here now. Because had they never laid next to each other,
Yeah, but
or had you could have been stuck at the tip of a condom somewhere.
maybe a better run for me.
Yeah,
With inflation and
You wouldn't have had no 1-year-old kid right now. You wouldn't have had no pool table right now.
but I wouldn't have hurt bones and sore knees and bills coming out the ass and
Ain't nobody. She was born with a silver spoon.
yeah, so, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't disrespect them. I don't have a good relationship with either one of my parents.
Mm-hmm.
I don't disrespect them at all.
Right.
But I also don't try to force something that ain't there.
No, I don't. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't force anything. I wouldn't do it either to force it. Cause even like with my like with my kids, going through what I went through with my father, I never forced him to have a relationship with him.
Mm-hmm.
He never asked to have a relationship with him, and I wasn't gonna force him. I wasn't gonna force them over there every chance. I'm going over your grandfather's house, and come on.
Right.
I already know that relationship already, so there's no need for me to set you up for the same thing that I'm going through.
You don't feel like your annual call's not forced?
No, they're not forced.
Hmm.
They're not. I don't think they forced. It's just like I said, it's just something that I just to touch down on. Just to call and see, make sure you're okay. Make sure see what's going on with you. It ain't like it's no half an hour phone call, no 15, 30 minute, 20-minute phone calls. It'd be like 5 minutes. 5 minutes and all right, we done. But I wouldn't force. But I don't force my kids to have a relationship with them because I know what that relationship is already about. If you don't ask about them, why am I gonna force them on you?
Yeah.
You come over here and you see them, and you don't have no interaction with them. Why am I gonna force? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would just rather y'all just. I mean, I may be wrong. I may be right, which I think I'm right. Not to put that on. Not to put that on them.
Well, shit, you right because it's your decision.
Yeah. Now I wouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it. Just have kids out here. I don't ever talk to them.
Yeah, that ain't it. Yeah,
don't never call them and shit.
Yeah, that definitely ain't it. But shit, I just take it. I take a person for who they are, not for who I want them to be.
Yeah.
So with my parents, hell, we ain't talking when we live together. Shit. So of course, you know what I'm saying. When I moved out, I had my own family. I didn't expect to speak to them. But I tell you something that did happen. So, long story short, everybody called me weird because I don't talk to my family like that. Like, oh, you weird. Like, all right, I'm weird. So my god brother, who I had a very strong relationship with, his parents, and I call his mom. His dad died, hurt me real bad.
Yeah.
Like I said, I love my dad because he took care of me, he raised me. So when my brother dad died, I said, you know what? I don't, just like you just said, I don't want him to die, and I'm like, I ain't really said shit to him.
Right.
So I called myself going over there one day and trying to spark up a conversation with both of them, my mom and my dad, separately though.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, they both looked at me like, what the fuck you want? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You want some money or something?
Yeah. They just looking at me like, what you doing here?
I'm trying something different.
Yeah. I'm just like, nothing. I just came to see what was up. It's like, oh, okay. Nothing, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, it can be, it be like that sometimes, and like even when we, like I said, when we work with the juveniles, a couple kids in there, parents died while they was in there. You know what I'm saying? And shit, some of them had a connection, some of them didn't have a connection. I'm like, damn, your daddy died, you don't even care. Like, nah, I ain't no nigga. then another kid, daddy died, and he just in shambles.
Yeah.
You know, just acting out and all type of stuff like that. But you know, like I was saying, you know, my father always, if I needed like school clothes, supplies, shit like that, or a new bike or something like that, he always came, you know, gave me the money to get it. But once I got older and got on my own, the part that really got me was you never came to visit me at my own house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the part that really got me. I got my own place, but you ain't never just came by.
Do you think that that's just something in him, or do you think that's a trickle down effect from his father?
I think it's just him. Like my father, he just country as hell. He just you know, my father's from Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah, so his upcoming was a whole lot different than being raised up here. You know what I'm saying? Where he had to drop out of school and I think he had a 6th grade education, had to work on the farm and had to get a job and all that shit like that.
Was it like the 50s when he was down there?
He may have been because my father old, because he's like 80 something years old. He was like 30 something years old when I was born.
Oh, so that was like in the fucking that was before then.
Yeah, because my father had been born in the 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cause he had been born in the 40s, and then he came up here. You know, he told me he worked at a potato chip factory and shit, making potato chips and things like that. Then he got a job at GM, and then and he just worked for GM till he retired. You know, but he was just always just shit. He would go hunting. You know, when I used to live when I lived in Taylor, he would I lived in Pine Ridge. Back in the day, they called it Cracker Ridge. And he had a station wagon. You know, he would come by. He would come by, and he had a station wagon. But like I said, my father liked to hunt, and he had hunting dogs.
Okay.
Yeah. So in the back of his station wagon, he had a kennel.
Oh, okay.
Like actual wooden dog houses in the back of his in the back of it. And he had, you know, he always had guns with him all the time too. You know, so shit, I thought the shit was amazing. I'm gonna go hunting too.
Yeah.
You know, I did go one time. I went one time, and it was in the wintertime for rabbit hunting.
Oh, what?
Shit, probably about 11,
Okay.
12 years old. But he had actual hunting shit on, like the camouflage shit with the orange reflectors and the actual boots and the little flip over gloves, and here I am with some city style winter clothes on, some regular long coat that didn't have no line, no hunting lining in it to keep you warm in the winter. So some regular boots that eventually the water was gonna seep through.
Yeah.
You know, so
prepared.
yeah, nah. So I'm out there in the snow while he hunting. After a while, my feet start going like this in the shoes, and my feet done got cold.
Yeah, you got regular boots on.
Yeah, and he hunting rabbits. And at the time, I thought it was the most amazing thing because I ain't know about guns. He had a shotgun, and he had dogs, and the dogs would chase the rabbits out. And then he would just, like you said, you got to anticipate the shot with a moving target, and he would hit the rabbit flip. I'm like, damn, I'm thinking of a gun. It's just one bullet. It's a shotgun. It's pellets. Yeah, so you can't necessarily miss.
Yeah.
You know, then he get the damn. I mean, he got the rabbit. Got it. He twisted it like a towel. It was like a towel. He got the towel. You know how you wring the towel out?
Wring it out.
Yeah, he wrung the towel. He wringing it. He's going like this, and then he just flung it, and then all the guts came out. all the guts came out. The dog went over, ate the guts and shit. And after that,
oh, so he hunted for sport.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he hunt for sport and he eat the shit too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you know, I'm like, shit. I want to learn how to hunt. I want to learn but never did it.
You ever had that conversation with him?
No, I never had that conversation with him.
Do you feel like you need to?
No, not no more.
Not no more.
No, because I always felt that I said I wanted to go. What's the conversation? I told you I wanted to go.
Yeah, but do you feel like you need to have that conversation? Like I told you I wanted to do these things with you, you never did. Do you feel like you need that closure conversation by your father being older?
I don't think so now. It don't even bother me no more now.
That's because you done got numb to it. But
Yeah.
you, at one point you felt like you need to have that conversation.
At one point I did, but
Why you have it?
I don't know. Just
Pride.
I don't even think it was pride. I just, after a while, you just block certain shit out where you don't even, where it don't even matter to you no more.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know why. I don't know why. Just never cared to. Maybe should have, maybe shouldn't have. I don't know.
He living.
Yeah, he living.
Have it.
Shit, he 80 years old now. He may have a heart attack or some shit. We had that conversation now. He might have a heart attack now.
I ain't saying you gotta assault the man. You tell like, hey,
Like, you never took, that thing not.
Just ask him, like, hey, why you ain't never,
Then that thing, well, you ain't, why this, nah, shit, fuck it now.
Fuck that, I had that closure conversation with my dad. Fuck that, I wasn't gonna let his ass get old before I had that conversation. Shit.
I mean, I guess that, that may be part of the difference as far as, living with your parents at one time and then never living with that parent at one time either.
Yeah, it could be.
Because eventually you gonna go your way and I'm going my way. I ain't never woke up to you every day, to have conversations on even the smallest conversations on the regular.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we ain't never had the smallest conversation on the regular. Shit, what's having a big conversation?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because we never had conversations like that.
Yeah.
But if I grew up with them conversations could gradually grow into bigger conversations.
Okay.
At some point.
Okay.
But it is what it is. Like I say, I'm not gonna not love them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna never not check on them. From time to time. Little things like that. So he a good person. When I started going fishing, I went over there and he hooked up my line.
Is he mobile? Can he still
Yeah.
move pretty good? Why don't you set up a hunting trip and just go pick him up and go?
Cause I don't know how to hunt.
Motherfucker, you ain't got to. He's
Shit.
the expert.
I don't know where. I tried going fishing.
Why don't you just go pick him up and say, hey, we going hunting. Once you get out there, say, hey, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Nah, I see why your parents don't talk to you.
What you mean?
We get out of nowhere. I don't know what I'm doing.
Hey, you got him out there.
Well, I guess
your teaching experience.
I guess we heading back.
No,
You got the wrong gun. You got the wrong license for the wrong hunting shit. This is deer season, not rabbit season. You need a deer season.
Call them up. Say, hey, I want to go hunting. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta force your will, man.
I have forced my will.
You too old to be waiting on for him to initiate.
It's not gonna happen. So I'm not worried about it.
You should force it.
I'm not gonna force it. It ain't gonna happen. So I ain't necessarily gonna worry about it. I
Here's
know
the
where
problem.
I know
You
where
want
we
it
st-
to happen.
I know where we stand now.
Yeah.
And that's where we stand now.
But here's the problem. You was waiting on him to do it, he didn't. You in the position where you can do it, but you won't.
And I'm not.
Why?
I don't know what other way to tell you why not. Again. Yeah, shit. It ain't about to happen.
Fuck,
One, he
man.
can't hunt no more.
Oh, cause of age?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah. He can't carry no damn deer and all that and do all that walking out there no more.
Well,
He 80+ years old.
but he can show you the ropes, and it's really just the experience.
Yeah, I ain't worried about hunting no more. I go fishing now.
Man.
So how's marriage life been treating you?
Marriage ain't shit for real. No, I'm talking shit. No, it's cool, man. If I had, it's a challenge. If I had my way, and I hate saying this because it's so fucking stupid, but if you can go back in time, I would still get married.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
To the same woman or just married period?
I don't know about that. You know what, man? And I actually had this conversation with my wife. She know because I'm transparent. I'm honest. I don't give a fuck what people think. I would have married if I can go back in time. I would have married my ex because she's more suited for me, and just to see how that would have worked out over my wife. I had that conversation with her. I still want to be married though.
You still want to be married to her, your wife?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I ain't going nowhere.
You're not saying I still want to be married and try it out with my ex.
If I had the opportunity to go back, and like I said, it's stupid, but hypothetically speaking, if an entity came up and said, "Hey, I'm gonna take you back to this point. You choose who you want to be with. I'm gonna choose my ex. She's more suited for me."
What did your wife tell? What did your wife say when you told her that?
She just said, "All right." She know I'm gonna be honest. She know you can't take this shit personal with me. I'm keeping 100.
So is she as honest as you are, or how does she take your honesty?
I opened up her honesty, so a lot of the shit that she wouldn't say, she says now because it's an open floor for us. It's like you can say whatever the fuck you want to say as long as it ain't disrespectful.
Yeah, I think a lot of times women take being honest and blow it out of proportion sometimes. As far as me being honest and you taking that honesty as me taking the jab at you.
Well, yeah, that's absolutely true. So one of the things that helped progress me and my wife so fast, because we moved extremely fast, is that she was as open as me. But the difference is that she didn't understand what she was doing could have been wrong or disrespectful, depending on who looking at it. Me, I knew and I just didn't give a fuck. But her friends would always tell her, like, you shouldn't say that, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. She's just like, what? But for me, it worked because it's just like, I'm hip. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Right.
Shit, that's why ain't nobody like her at Spectrum. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. So, that's how that went. But, I mean, what can you do? I even said, well, based on what you told me, your ex was better suited for you. He just cheated. And she ain't say nothing.
Yeah.
But I know in the back of her mind, she said, yeah, you right.
Yeah, it could have been, But like I said, I think, like I said before, I think a lot of times when women say, I just want you to be honest with me, I don't know that they actually know what they're saying when they say that. I think they saying because it sounds good, and then when you're honest with them, they take it as a jab sometimes.
Well, the women say be honest with me. They saying, I want you to tell me the truth, but I don't want you to offend me or say something wrong, which the truth is always going to be offensive or wrong. They want you to say what they want to hear. And that's it. That's it. And me, you going to get just the truth from me. I don't give a fuck if I offend you or not. That's just me. I'm never going to be the person you're not going to take me out my square.
Right.
My square is that I'm going to be unapologetically honest. I'm never going to say anything that's going to directly offend you. I know not to say nothing that's unnecessary. Yeah. Like if you an ugly motherfucker, I ain't just gonna walk up to you and say you an ugly motherfucker. But if you ask me, hey, how I look, you alright. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. Say, oh yeah, you look nice.
Right.
I'm like, oh, well, them shoes look good. Don't ask me about the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. But that's women, man.
No, I find myself in the same thing because there's just be honest with me. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be open with you. And I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it right there.
I don't know, man. You like to hurt people.
No, I don't like to. I don't like to hurt people. I ain't never liked to hurt people. But sometimes people act as if. Sometimes people act as if, when you trying to say something in the most respectful way as possible. Sometimes people try to act as if I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Well, but here's what I really mean. Then, so you want to act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Then, shit, this is what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because since you want to act like this, and you want me to actually say it in a way I really don't want to say it, now I end up being the bad guy for saying it the way that you acted like you didn't know what I was saying.
Facts.
and I've always been, I've always been an honest person. I've always been, open. I've always tried to choose my words correctly, in doing so. But now if I'm talking shit, you can't take my shit talking personal. Because I'm just talking shit.
But you go too far.
I don't go too far.
Because you don't let it in.
I mean, once you start it, I got to finish it. If you start it,
who says that you got to finish it?
That's the rule.
Whose rule?
That's an unwritten rule. Nobody never told you. Well, if you get into a fight, you better end it. I don't care if you got to pick up a brick.
That's a fight.
Okay, I gotta end it. You started this.
That's the asshole.
I have to end it.
That's the asshole in you. This my wife text me, so bear with me. But that's the asshole in you.
Well, how?
Because you don't have to end that.
If you started it, I gotta end it.
Why?
Because you started it. You opened up this Pandora box.
Nah.
You decided to take it where you wanted to take it. I ain't want to go there.
Nah.
You brung it to this level.
Nah, that ain't
you brung this to this level. So now when I tell you about yourself, don't get mad at me because this ain't what I wanted to do. You made me do this.
You full of shit.
You made me do this. Ain't that what Ike told Tina?
Exactly.
Look what you made me. Look, you made me do this.
Exactly. Look what happened here.
Yeah, shit, they both died.
Oh. No.
Yeah, so I mean, shit, but being in a relationship, I'm always gonna be, honest if it's something that I didn't used to be honest. I didn't used to tell my true feelings.
Really?
Not my true feelings.
I don't see that.
I mean, maybe talking shit wise, yeah, but as far as like
you
my
talking
true,
about to a woman?
huh?
Talking about to a woman?
Yeah,
As far as what?
anything. I mean, it could have been just anything that may have been on my mind. I can't necessarily say exactly what, but it could have been some things that may have been on.
Give me an example.
Shit, what's an example? Because a lot of shit, I try just to throw it out, leave it wherever it happened there. I try to leave it there and not think about it no more. But
A fake scenario or something that really happened.
I'm trying to think of something that really happened, or even a fake scenario. Shit, it may be say for example, say this was to happen. Say you don't live with your girl. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you ain't seen her in so long. And let's just say you ain't seen her so long, but every time you try to see her, something always comes up, and you be like, "Damn, I ain't seen your ass in a minute." It don't seem like you care.
On her side.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, damn, and you ain't said anything about not seeing me. But then a minute I say I ain't seen you, and I'm wondering what's going on. I missed you or something like that. Yeah, I feel the same way too. Well, why you just not saying something then? How much did you really miss me then? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So before I would never say anything about it. I just let the shit go.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But now,
that makes sense.
but now it's all right. I haven't seen you and I want to see you.
What changed? Maturity?
Yeah, age, maturity, experience. All type of things like all type of stuff. I think that communicating. Is I used to think it was just a clash. Just something that everybody always said. Something that somebody would say, education is everything. Communication is everything. I used to think that was just something that people said.
You say, yeah, I can see that.
But communication actually is just about everything. When you're dealing with
Gotta be able to communicate.
Yeah, regardless of what the conversation is, it has to be, spoken, and you gotta have that respect for one another to be able to, one, for me to be able to be comfortable to saying it, and then two, when I say it, I gotta be as respectful as possible when I'm saying it. I can't be like, bitch, how come I ain't seen your ass in such a goddamn long time? Shit, who the fuck you fucking?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus, damn, babe, I've been kind of missing you. I ain't seen you in so long. What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
So, here's a question. You've been married, you've been in relationships, and you've been through generational, styles of how the world is. We're both older. Do you think it's worth being in a relationship, a serious relationship, including marriage,
Mm-hmm.
in 2024?
Yeah, I think it is.
Why?
Because I think everybody needs somebody. Now that don't mean you gotta go get just the first person that you see, but I think everybody needs somebody to help balance them out in a way.
Yeah, but I can have a lot of somebodies.
No, but it's that one somebody though.
Mm.
You gotta you gotta have that one somebody. You know, and it's not based off of. It shouldn't be based off of just looks alone, or it shouldn't be based off of how much money I have, or you know what I'm saying. It should be based off of, you know, it should be genuine as far as saying like damn man, I can't go a day without this individual. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be able to, you know, I gotta be able to bounce something off somebody, because regardless of how close we may be with our friends, our boys, it's just some conversations that we just can't have with one another.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta have that significant other that you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
To tell your deepest secrets, to tell your deepest feelings. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit there and let that shit fester in your head all the damn time, because I can have 1,000,001 holes, but I can't tell you shit. I can't say nothing to you. Every time I talk to you, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? You don't have my best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying? So I think that everybody needs that person. Now that don't, like I said, that's not to say that you should just go out there and just find anybody.
Okay.
Because any and everybody just not for everybody.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think it.
Okay. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense, actually. I don't know though. And like I said, what you said made perfect sense, but with social media, it made the world so much smaller.
Yeah.
And that attraction.
Yeah, because you just seeing everybody, including yourself, for that moment.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? You can go. I can go outside right now, go take a picture in front of an old school that ain't mine, and be like, I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. I can go on vacation, a weekend vacation, and be like, y'all ain't doing it like this. And I really ain't doing it like this. I'm only here for a day or two.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You could be sitting up here and talking about how great my relationship is with my woman and vice versa. And shit, after this picture, we fighting.
That's true.
You know, that's just what social media has done, is just allow people to portray a lie, or like I say, do 10 pushing 100. This ain't really you.
I think social media has been the most harmful thing to society in the last 20 years.
Yeah, I think it's been both. It's been the most harmful, and it's been the most influential too. If you know how to, if you know how to use it.
Well, yeah, definitely the most influential. But in my opinion, it's a negative. It's a negative way, because like you said, you got motherfuckers living a whole life. Yeah. I tell you what fucked me up, right? I went to I believe it was a concert. I don't remember how many years, because I don't like concerts. I don't remember how many years it was. But this is how I knew the world was fucked up. Every single person in that audience was looking at their phones, recording the show, except for me. Yeah. Keep in mind, I can't see every person.
Right.
But everyone in my area, and literally, it was dark. And you could just see the lights from the phones. Everybody doing this. No one's enjoying the concert except for me. I'm the only one just sitting there looking. Like, you know what I'm saying? They all recording it, whether live streaming it or recording to watch it later. Yeah. Like it's like it's a rerun. Right. Like, why y'all not enjoying it now? That's when I really knew. Even my wife was with me at the time. We weren't married at the time, but she was with me. I'm looking at her like, so you just gonna record it? You gonna watch the actual show? Yeah. I'm gonna watch it later.
Yeah, I don't get that shit either, man. Because to be honest with you, I mean, 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna watch it later.
You're not gonna watch it later.
I got, you know, what I mean, I was going through my phone a couple days ago because I keep getting all this Google shit saying I'm running out of storage. And I'm looking at these. It's not the pictures I'm looking at because a lot of times I do take my pictures and go somewhere and get them developed.
Mm-hmm.
But my videos, I never watch.
Yeah.
After I've been recorded the video, I done got so many videos of me training my dog
Mm.
that I'm never gonna watch again.
You'll watch them in a couple of years, though.
I mean, maybe so, but it's just like I did it, not gonna watch it. I'm just not gonna watch it again as of right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I find myself like why am I doing all this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Pictures, yes, I'm gonna blow them up, put them in picture frames, and do such and such. Videos, it's just gonna be like this, and I ain't gonna do much I ain't gonna do anything else, because I can't put the video in the frame.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm gonna make no family videos, no damn more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And but like you said, but the way these phones are today, man, you could be somewhere. You can go out to eat somewhere,
Mm.
and if ain't nobody at your table doing it, there's somebody at other tables doing this and shit all day long. Personally, I hate the shit.
I hate it.
I can't stand it, because if we supposed to be somewhere together, man, put that damn phone down.
I don't let my wife take her phone
Man.
on the table unless we looking at something together.
Right?
If she pull her phone out, what we looking at?
Yeah.
I don't take my phone out. And I can't stand sitting there talking to my wife. She get on my nerves, but I don't take my phone out.
Man.
That's unfortunately, that's the world, and it's so sad. It is so damn sad. Like, I don't let my kids, like, when we eating dinner, no devices at the table.
Uh-huh.
When we go on vacation, go have fun. No tablets, no phones. Go have fun.
Yeah.
Go see the world. Go. Life is out here.
Yeah,
You
it
know what I'm
is.
saying?
It is.
It's so sad. Don't get me wrong. I'm a person that records stuff. I go back and watch shit.
Right.
Like, I go back and watch all video, but like just like I said with that concert, I don't need to record that. I ain't gonna watch no shit like that. But when I record something, I'm not sitting there missing a moment. I literally set my phone up and I pray that I got a good angle to catch it. But I'm gonna experience the moment.
Yeah.
If I miss it on the video, fuck it. It's in my memory.
Yeah, I said we all go back to flip phones.
I love flip phone. Man, when they came out with that Samsung flip phone, man, I went straight to the store till they told me that price. And I'm like, nah, I can't fuck with
Yeah,
that.
we go back to flip phones. It was hard to record shit on the damn flip phone. You couldn't hit the button and turn the camera around.
Shit.
You had to hope the guy, when you turned that camera around, took the picture, you had to write.
Hell yeah, the picture was that big shit. Hell yeah, I miss a fucking flip phone. Shit.
You know,
I stopped and got gas at this gas station right up on the freeway by your crib, man. I seen a little payphone station. I got excited, like, God damn. That's a damn, of course the payphone wasn't in there.
Oh.
But the station's still there. I'm like, damn, they got a payphone?
Hell
I
no.
brought back my youth. I'm like,
Yeah,
God
shit,
damn.
man. I remember when I remember the first phone I had it was a gray AT&T phone, and it was just like a long, like gray block. They had the long gray block, then they had the one that you could flip. They had one that you could flip the bottom, and the bottom would flip down so you could talk. But back then, shit, that damn phone was like 35 cents a minute to use the phone. You had to spend, it was 35. You had a pager. The crazy part is, if you had a pager, you had to think, shit, do I use my phone
Right.
to call them back, or do I go to the payphone?
Right.
To call them back. And so many times I went to the payphone. The 35 cents a minute, and shit, and then when Sprint came out with the unlimited talk time for nights and weekends, and I had a midnight job, and I used to it was a driving job, and I used to listen to talk radio, and I used to call into these talk radio stations all the time. On the weekends, I called the fan on 97.1. I used to be on the radio with the fan. And on midnights, it was a radio show on 97.1 that had to deal with it was going through 97.1, but the guy was in California.
Okay.
And he was a porn star. And that's what his show was about, was about sex and shit.
Okay.
And I used to call in that damn show all the fucking time. I called in there one time and won a basket.
What? God damn, you was a regular.
Yeah, when I called, they knew who I was because I ain't had nothing else to do.
Hell yeah, you was a regular.
Wasn't nobody up
That
when I worked midnights and I was driving.
Like Cheers. When you
Maurice. Yeah, that's basically and shit. Hell yeah, them motherfuckers knew. And it was out there. The radio station's out there in Southfield.
Dig that.
Went out there and got my basket.
Dig.
Man.
Nah, I feel you because it's a lot of times I'm a big Breakfast Club fan.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of times when I watch their video, especially when I'm working because I work from home and I'm just sitting there doing nothing. So I will listen to their videos on YouTube and shit. I'm like, damn, man, I wish I would have heard this on the radio. I would have called in and said something about this topic. Even the topic today, I watched it while I was working. It was if your ex talk about if your spouse talks about their ex so much, are they truly over them? Mm-hmm. And I went through that with my wife. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could have called in for this. I would have ran my motherfucking mouth.
So she always talked about her ex?
Man, she used to bring this motherfucker up every day, 6-7 times a day till I fainted. Once again, I'm blunt and honest, and she bring this up all the time. And I told her flat out, I said, look here, it sounds like you want to be with this motherfucker. You need to go work that shit out with him. Right. Because you bring him up, and by this time, we was a couple months in. And I'm like, man, it sounds like you. And I was just keeping it. I wasn't being smart enough. I was keeping it 100. I'm like, man, it sounds like you still like this. You still in love with dog. You need to go fix that shit with him.
Hell no.
Because I know more about this motherfucker than I do my own friends. You know what I'm saying? And she laugh and joke. She bring this up even when we go, because we do couples therapy. She bring it up to her friends, and I haven't heard about them since I said that, but. Yeah, I just wish I could have called in and shit like that. Man,
I remember at one point, I used to always I never brought her up, but my girl would bring her up. My ex-wife. And I don't like that shit.
See, and that's hard because you was married. So it's hard not to bring that up. I'm trying to leave this where it's at and work on this where we at. Mm-hmm. I don't want to hear. Yeah. I'm not trying to hear all that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna mess around and get mad if I go back to her. Yeah, exactly.
Because you kept bringing her up and trying to bring up new memories and old memories. Like, I'm gonna get it to try to see what happened. Now if I go back to it, you're gonna be mad, but you ain't gonna remember that you kept throwing her up in my damn face every chance that you had. Exactly. Even though it wasn't thrown up in my face as nothing negative, but you just kept doing it. Yeah.
Still doing it. Yeah.
And I don't really care to hear about nobody else's, past relationships either. I don't mind hearing, he used to be like this. Okay, all right. Mm-hmm. But damn, if it was so bad, why you keep talking about it?
Exactly. Context, like if you using your ex as an example of whatever the topic is we're talking about, I'm all for it because I do that.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I don't ask a woman about their exes, who they been with, how many guys. I don't give a fuck where you came from. I want to know where you're going.
Right.
I don't want to hear shit. As far as I know, I'm your first everything.
Right.
And that's how I want to keep it.
Yeah.
So,
hell yeah.
I swear I wish I would have called in to put a lot of that shit. One day I am going to wake up early enough.
That shit, man, you might as well one day. The shit be, it be something else when you call into a radio stations. You just got to remember to turn your radio down.
Yeah. I just be wanting to run my mouth sometimes. But that's you can do that shit with like platforms like yours.
Yeah.
It's a good way to get your voice out there.
So y'all how long y'all done been married now?
We just celebrated 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah, July 25th, but we've been together going on 10 years.
Oh, damn.
I know, it's crazy, right? Because you met my wife in the same time I did. Yeah, I'm damn near 10 years now.
Damn.
05.
So y'all waited 5 years before y'all got married?
No, we didn't. That's the crazy thing. So like I said, we moved extremely fast. So we moved in together within a year. She moved into my condo.
Did she ever ask you to move into her place?
Nah.
If she would have asked you, would you have done it?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
Nah. She actually forced her way into my place, to be honest, but that's another story. But we moved together within a year. I proposed within 2 years.
Okay.
I proposed not too long after she moved in with me. We were supposed to get married that very next year, so we would have got married within 2.5 years of being together. But she got pregnant with my daughter. You know how that, you know, that was real rough on her. So our first wedding got canceled.
I remember that.
Because she was in the hospital.
Yeah.
Our second wedding day got canceled because she was still sick and financially because I had to pay a lot of her medical bills and I had to pay all the bills. So financially, I couldn't pay for the wedding. So that was the second wedding. The third man, I don't even remember the third time it got. COVID.
Oh yeah.
COVID canceled the third fucking wedding. So no, we were supposed to get married within 2.5 years, but it got pushed out because of so many, unforeseen circumstances. But we ended up forcing that last one.
So
and that was during COVID too.
So you said that you was paying the doctor, you was helping pay her doctor bills, and you spending money on anybody ain't something that you normally do on a regular basis or even can be known for.
Hell no.
So would you have done the same thing with your ex who you said that may suit you better?
Absolutely. And the reason I say that is because when I say that woman showed me what a woman is supposed to be. She was like damn near perfect on every angle, damn near.
Oh, okay.
Like seriously, like I said, everything I'm saying right now, I done had this conversation with my wife. And when I say perfect, I mean for me, not perfect in general. She wasn't shit in general, but for me, damn near perfect. And hell yeah, cause if I even mention something wrong, I want something, I like this, 2 seconds later she gonna go do it or get it or whatever.
Oh wow.
That's just the type of person she was. And when I met her family, predominantly her mom, I understood because that's how her mom was. I'm like, okay, you come from that family, that's why you like this.
Right.
Made perfect sense. So, hell yeah, she.
Oh, okay, then, all right. I mean, because to give, for me personally, for me to like give money, take care of, you got to be somebody extremely special to me.
Nah, I ain't gonna take care of nobody. Like that's nah.
I get you a drink.
Yeah,
I get you drunk.
I'll buy you some food. I'll buy you some. I can't take care of a woman. Like I'm totally against that. I don't even want a woman who expects me to take care of her because for me in 2024, I'd rather have multiple women. You have to come like you gotta come heavy to compete with multiple women. You have to come so heavy to tell me you just gonna be with me as opposed to the world. You know how hard you gotta compete with the world.
So how she win?
Man.
So how your wife win?
Man, real talk, she let me be me. I never experienced that a day in my life. I've been with so many women, not to make myself a whore, but I kinda am. I've been around the block. And even with my ex, she wouldn't even let me be me. She hated every woman I came around. And I mean, I give you a short story now to get off topic. My cousin, this is my blood cousin, my DNA cousin. She sat on my lap at a family event. Just sat on my lap, wasn't nowhere to sit. She just sat on my lap. We grew up together. We a year apart. You know, my cousin tried to fight her.
Hell, your cousin tried to fight?
I mean, I'm sorry, my girlfriend tried to fight my cousin.
Did she know it was your cousin?
She knew.
Did she know that y'all were like first cousins?
She knew. She knew everything.
And y'all wasn't like distant cousins or cousins knowing that y'all wasn't?
Because you got to keep it, because my ex, I met through my older cousin. She grew up with him. Every family event was at her house, at my cousin's house.
Right.
So she knew my family before we even hooked up.
Yeah.
She knew my cousin. It didn't matter. She was a girl.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just who she was. You know what I'm saying? And it was sad, but as far as my wife, she let me be me, man. She didn't trip, and me, I have to have freedom. You can't put no leash on me. You can't put no ceiling on me. I have to know I can do whatever I need to do.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I'm probably not gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to know I'm free to do it. So with me, my wife had one rule: you gotta come home.
Right.
You can't spend the night out. That was hard enough. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It took a while to get used to that, and I broke that rule a couple times. But that was hard. But I had to look up and say, you know what? I understand.
Right.
I even learned when the sun come up here. I can time that motherfucker to the minute. Like literally, I done been on 94 rushing like, God damn it, I got 10 minutes. The sun about to breach.
Yeah, I understand that part. You know what I'm saying? When you with somebody that allows you to be you, you know, because I know, like, for me, myself, I knew what the idea of, I knew what the ideal of who I was or what I wanted to be, but I never got a chance to really know what I wanted to do or who I exactly was. I knew I was a good person. I knew I had a good heart. I knew that I was never the person to hold no grudges, but I never I don't know, like, knew exactly what it was that just made me like the happiest almost. But then when I got with my girl now, like, she likes to travel a lot. I don't really care for traveling a lot.
Right.
But now I do it. Now I don't travel a lot, but I do travel somewhat.
Do you do it because she likes it, or do you do it because she opened up?
She opened
the
it up.
idea.
The idea.
That's what's up.
At first, I was doing it because that's what she liked to do. But then doing, like, I can't plan shit. Don't ask me playing shit. So please don't ask me playing nothing.
Right.
I will go and pay for the shit.
Yeah.
But please don't ask me to plan no trip.
Right.
I will. Whatever money needs to be done, we're gonna save the money. We're gonna do it, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me, at one point, shit, I was good at staying home. I mean, shit, I never went on vacations and shit like that growing up, so I never knew about going on family vacations and things of that nature. I got, and then she just like traveling all the day. I can't keep up with it personally. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep up with the shit.
Yeah.
But she did put that in me to, we doing this, doing that. So, I do like to, look online. I find myself going on Verbal and shit, looking up different shit.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? I want to.
That's beautiful.
I'm trying to go to. It's 3 places. Well, it's 2 places for sure I want to go to.
Where that?
I want to go to Africa.
Really?
Yeah. And I want to go to Yellowstone National Park.
Look at Yellowstone right there. Where you don't go?
Yellowstone's in Wyoming.
Right there.
That's like, how far Wyoming actually is. I looked it up just to drive to.
Oh, drive? No.
It's 24 hours. I mean, so flying there it's like still the equivalent of going to. It's expensive. It can be it can be expensive too to stay in there also. But they said the best time to go is after September.
Okay.
When the kids go to school, because there be so much shit going on.
Because it's a national park. Yeah.
Because everybody got their family trips going on there. So I want to go. I want to go there because right now she's in the process of taking her daughter to Paris.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. She actually. I don't want to go to Paris.
Yeah.
I want to go. First thing the first time I leave this continent altogether, I want to go to Africa.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, shit. You look at I go to Detroit every damn day. Shit, the French had Detroit. I don't want to be. I don't want to go around a bunch. I don't want to be around a bunch of other.
Yeah.
You know, other that I see here.
No,
You know, because I was talking to a friend of mine that, when I told him I wanted to go. You know, I wanted to go to Africa.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't understand that. All right, when you have a European descent. And you hear shit, you can tell me I got this much Irish in me, I got that much Irish, I got this much in me, I got this much in me. My family's from here, my family's from that part. They this, they that, they came up. But you look at us, we don't know none of that shit.
Yeah,
we don't know what tribe we come from because I told him like your last name says more than what you think your last name say.
Yeah, you track your lineage.
Yeah. I can't go to Africa and be like, all right. Shit.
I'm from this one.
Yeah, I'm from this one. But if I got an Irish name, I know what it's a good chance they gonna know what part of Ireland I'm from. I go to China, Japan, Hong Kong, based off my last name, I know where my people come from.
Facts.
I go to Africa, well, shit, I'm just taking a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
I'm just here.
No, I'm here.
Yeah.
That's smart.
But I want to be. I want to see. You know, I want to see where our ancestry, you know, come from. I may be in the wrong part.
Yeah. Well, when you gonna go?
Probably like another 2 years.
Okay.
Either 2 or 3 years because she's gonna cause she's going to Paris and then her daughter graduates.
Okay.
She's gonna be a junior this year, and then the following year she gonna be a senior. So you know you gotta get all that shit out the way. Yeah, and then after that, you're gonna try to make that trip to Africa, but in between there, they're trying to make the trip to Yellowstone National Park.
Man, you ain't gotta wait no 2 years.
No, not Yellowstone National Park.
Yeah.
I said in between.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you said. Yeah. You go to Yellowstone. Now, but even if you don't fly into Yellowstone, you can fly somewhere.
No, I'm flying. Yeah, I'm flying.
Yeah, flying to somewhere neighboring. If you got to drive down, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But Africa, I don't have any interest. My wife already said we got to go. She gonna make me go. I don't have any interest in Africa, but I thoroughly enjoy seeing the world. I thoroughly enjoy going to other countries. That's just something I do.
I want to go on a safari.
No,
that's what I want to do. I want to see. I want to see something get attacked and die.
Yeah, no.
That's what I want to see. I want to see a cheetah run something down. I want to see a hyena do something. I want to see some real vultures come down.
You're trying to see something get attacked and die.
No. That's control. I want to see you go to. They gonna go to jail. I want to see something that's supposed to happen.
That's just life.
Yeah. I want to see the circle of life happen.
Man, I just look at Africa, man. My take on Africa is for what? Like, they don't like us, and everything they're designed to kill you, whether it's the bugs, the animals, the plagues, the people. I don't want to go there, but I am going to go because my wife going to make it.
Yeah, man. You got to see what the people look like. Might not be, hey, you got niggas here, but you ain't going to have none there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true, but I don't give a fuck about that. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, I done been to several countries, and I don't like going to these other countries where it's not a lot of black people. My favorite destination has always been Jamaica. And Jamaica is going to be a regular trip for me. And I'm going to go to Anguilla for my birthday next year, more than likely. But just seeing all them black people in Jamaica, I was scared as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got them Michael Jordan giant eyes. You know what I'm saying? They smell like weed. I don't know what they saying. But it was so beautiful, man. It's just the island itself is all black. Everybody's doing their thing. They're very polite. You know what I'm saying? And the food is amazing. The water beautiful. It is better when you with your people.
And I always wanted to go to Cuba, but we can't go to Cuba no more.
Yeah. I wanted to go to Cuba.
Yeah, I always wanted to go to Cuba.
Yeah.
You can't go there no more. I always wanted to get a cigar.
Man, I had a Cuban cigar, man. That shit was strong.
Authentic Cuban cigar?
It was authentic, man.
Hell no.
It was authentic. I paid what I paid for that? Cause I got it in Where was we at? Where was we at? I can't remember where we was at, but it was like $80, man. I even Googled that motherfucker. Like, man, I didn't make sure this shit legit, but it was legit. And yeah, that bitch was kind of harsh. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't into cigars then either. But it was. Now that I smoked some cigars, it was definitely better than what I smoked.
Oh, okay.
Nah, it's worth the money. I see the difference. It's a huge fucking difference. But nah, man, I want to go to Cuba. Eventually, we'll be able to hit Cuba.
Yeah, so so once we like I said, once I know like once we finally move in together and shit like that, and we doing a whole lot, more trips like that. But it's easy for her to take these trips because she worked for herself.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to work to take these trips because I gotta accumulate the time.
Yeah.
So I gotta pick my days, pick my vacations strategically.
Hey man, fuck that, man.
But on the weekends,
can't look back and be like, man, I had to work.
But taking small trips on the weekends.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong. You know what? I can't stay nowhere longer than 4 days.
Yeah.
Even 5 days is pushing it. Like this year we went to Hawaii for my birthday. We stayed 6 or 7 days. That was too much for both of us.
They don't even like y'all in Hawaii.
Man, hey.
They ain't like y'all. They don't even like tourists in Hawaii.
Shit, that shit all too We ended up leaving. We went up north to the top of the island, man. It took about an hour to get up there, man. That shit was so fucking beautiful. That shit was gorgeous.
Wow.
That shit was just raw nature. And you know how we got squirrels and raccoons in our garbage can?
Yeah.
They had chickens. I'm talking huge
Wild
fucking
chickens?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wild ass chicken. I got a video of it. That's when they garbage cans.
Hell
man,
no.
that shit was beautiful, dog. But that was even too much for me. I'm like,
Hawaii expensive as hell too, ain't it?
Hell yeah, I ain't going back no time soon.
Yeah, shit, everything they gotta get flown in.
It's double.
Yeah.
It's literally double.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I went to Starbucks on our resort, the coffee I usually get is $4.25 from Starbucks. It was $8.50.
Damn.
There. Well, $8.60 and some change. I'm like, God damn.
And y'all tourists.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's their money. It's tourists.
Shit, yeah, we got.
They say they got a lot of homelessness in Hawaii too, though.
Hell yeah, man. Dog. Don't let them resorts and shit go on you. You hit that quarter. I went to Walmart to get me some swim trunks, man. I thought I was in Compton or some shit. Y'all ain't got no home. Man, I'm talking about line.
Yeah.
Man, these motherfuckers got little huts and
Yeah.
shit. Hell yeah.
I watched the special on that one time.
Yeah, I walked around a nice little minute. I probably walked about 2 miles.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Just checking out the island around.